know what
Muy
is...
mal.
Well, you try. Yeah. You know what is un chin?
Un chin. Poquito, poquito.
Yeah, a little.
Okay, yeah.
But for you say a little, it's a little. But for us, if you say, give me un chin, that's mean this much.
She must be pouring the rum.
If you want really a little, you say, give me un chinchililing.
Un chinchilín.
Chinchililing. Vámonos. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Do I need a microphone?
No.
Está bueno. Me desayuné bien esta mañana. I had a good breakfast this morning.
She's like, you okay, fine. I drive you too.
So family, welcome to the most beautiful island, Dominican Republic. My name is Alexandra and I'm going to be with you in this activity. So anything that you need, you just let me know. I also wanted to say hi to a very important person here, our driver. His name is Baby Machine, so everybody say hi to Baby Machine.
Hey, baby. Hey.
We call him Baby Machines because he has 25 kids with 27 women.
Hey, wow.
Wait, so 25 If I give you this to eat it, you will eat it? No. As you saw, I have to watch it. We watch it with sand and ash because those beans are sweet. If we just plant it directly from the pot to the dirt, the ants will eat it. So that's why we will have to watch it with sand and ash to protect them from the ants. So how are we planting? No, en estos días estaba ahí, no vino. Sí, pero...
Porque estaba cubriéndole a alguien. ¿Eh?
Ajá. Pero si ya, ahí me dijo que ya no estaba de vacaciones, estaba
Por ahí 3 horas. No, I don't know how to use it. Okay, when you fill all the way to the top, just this deep. Just a little bit, not half of your finger, just this much. Because if you plant in too deep, it takes too long to grow, and sometimes they won't grow. So you just make a hole at the middle. You take 1 beans, you put it at the middle, cover, and that's it. Okay. And you will put it right here.
So you know what to do?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, excellent. Wait, I told you. How many you plant?
Oh.
I didn't count. I don't know if I was 5 or 6.
We plant 1,000 each one of us.
Woo.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, look at them all sprouting already.
Tú te ríes, pero es verdad. Okay, so the 6 that you just planting, in about 2 weeks, if you don't plant into deep, will look like that.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Big picture.
But remember, if you don't plant into deep, if you plant into deep, 3 weeks, or won't grow. In about 2 months, they will look like this one.
Good.
And in a few days, this one is ready to go to the farm and planting. How they planting? Has to be in a rainy season. And as I told you, this one has a perfect weather for cocoa planting, because here most of the time it's raining. If you see, the floor is wet. So the floor has to be wet for they to planting. So they, in 3 months, they planting the cocoa trees directly to the ground. They take the plastic bag. And when they planting, in about 3 years, they start producing the first pod. So here, you will see the whole process. So when they planting, they have to wait 3 years. In 3 years, they will have these tiny things that I don't know how they call it. Titi, ¿cómo se llama esta merenga? Flores, flores. Ya. Los ferenguitos esos chiquinitos.
Ajá, esas son las flores de...
No, eso es una flor. This is a flower. This is not
Sí,
a
pero
flower.
es una flor y se abre así mismo como
So I go in tiny flower.
Tú sabes que se cierra y después abre.
Okay, so they have this tiny flower, and then they will have this big flower. Then this tiny pot, you see here, had a tiny pot, and then all the way through here. Takes about 3 months, more or less. And something really important, the cocoa pods, they never fell. They have to be picked. If you see there some black ones, this one, no good. No good. Later on, they will fail. So if they don't pick it, when they are yellow, they will damage at the tree. If you see, the cocoa pods not only grow up at the top of the tree, they grow all the way to the tree. So in a high season, in one tree, depends how old is the tree, they can find more than 100 pods. Wow. Because it's not only at the top, you see all the way. And if you see in one, there is more than 1 pod. They will grow more than one. And I have a question for you. How long, how long do you think that those trees can be producing after 3 years?
100?
10 years.
100, 10 years? 10?
20.
5, 20? 100? 50. Okay, so when they start producing after 3 years, they can be producing for 40, 50, 60, or 70 years. It's almost 100. And maybe you say, why we are planting more trees is they produce for too long. The problem is that there are some trees that they are too old producing, so the quality is not the same. So they know the quality by the oil of the cocoa paste. So if the cocoa paste doesn't have too much oil, that means that the tree is not good. So they plant in a new tree, they wait 3 years that they start producing, and then they call the old one. Any question? You wanted to taste this?
Sure.
Password?
Me gusto.
Sí, yo quiero.
Sí, yo quiero.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's like whatever they say.
he's going back to the dance.
Dance was easier.
Like, I thought the rule was good.
Normally, they use a knife to open this, but You see? It's completely different. Well, if you saw the first one that I prepared, that's the one that we just planted. You just have to take a piece. If you want, you can eat the whole thing. Inside is a little dark, like dark chocolate. But outside is sweet. And doesn't taste like chocolate at all. When you, wasn't me. When you taste it, please let me know how is the taste, okay? Here I have two, I think.
We never tried this part of it before. Probably because the places we've gone never had.
You just said not. She just said don't buy.
If you want, you can buy it. Then.
He said it was good. We tasted it yesterday.
Squishy.
Take a look.
This one is better.
One more.
No, seriously. Somebody told me that they went to the factory and they take this one is sweeter than the one that they had.
Sweet.
Like a banana taste.
Yeah, it was like a fruity, like
Sweet but bitter.
How is the taste?
it's like sweet and
Like
then
a banana.
Yeah.
A really good ripe banana.
like a squishy banana.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
But he also bit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one tastes. Somebody told me it tastes like banana, like mango, but never they will sell like chocolate. No.
Good mango.
So normally, when they got all the fruits, they take all the beans out and they use this as a compost. So that's why you just throw it away. And something really interesting. If you open inside, they are not brown. They are purple. So when they for they to turn into a brown color, they have to use a dry process. Normally, before, what they do is just take all the beans out of the pot and they just put it directly to the sun for 4 days to dry. Then they change the color. But the women from here, they make a different process. They make a fermentation process to the cocoa beans because the expert of cocoa says that when they made the fermentation process, the taste is completely different. It's more powerful and it's better. So they don't have a fermentation room, as I told you, they just move here. But in the future, they're planning to put a fermentation room over there. But from here, they send it to the fermentation room. They have three boxes of pino wood. Pino because pino doesn't have any smell or any aroma that will affect the flavor of the chocolate. So first they put all the seeds to the first box. They cover with plantain leaves and then leave it there for 2 days. Then they just move it to the second box 2 more days, and then to the first box 2 more days. So the fermentation process is totally 6 days. But if it's a raining season, like normally here is on November, and it's cold, they have to leave it 1 more day at the first box. But it's in a summer, that we always have summer. So we don't have a season like all summer. But here sometimes it's a little colder than the city. So that's why they have to leave it 7 days. And then they put it directly to the sun for 4 days. They put it in the morning and they put it inside in the afternoon. Because when they are almost done, the chickens like to eat it. So that's why they have to put it back and forth. Any questions?
Chickens, you missed my chocolate. Chicken fingers and chocolate.
Any questions? No? Okay, so now let's go into see how they used to make the cocoa ball when they started. The one that you are going to taste the hot chocolate in a few minutes. Let's go.
Let's go.
How you call this?
Grill?
Grill?
The fire?
Here we call that fogón.
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 When we don't have propane gas and we have to cook, we put 3 blocks on the ground, we put wood, and we cook.
Yeah.
And this is how they used to toastate the cocoa beans. This one was making comfortable for you to see, but before they have to use a big pot and they have to be like that for half hour.
Yikes.
Hot.
So they have to wait that the pot is hot. Then we just put the seed and we have to keep moving. Moving and moving. Why they moving?
So they don't burn.
Excellent. I don't going to be half hour here. Also, you have to try it. How they know when those beans are ready?
Taste.
Smell? The smell?
No, no taste.
The smell?
No smell.
Color?
No color.
Do they pop? Pop?
Yes. They pop like a popcorn. But they still conserve the shell. They just start popping. And by that they know that it's ready to take it out of the fire. Next! You have to say also, I'm not going to be here half hour. So remember that this step is not making like that anymore. This is how they used to do it before. Now, gracias, mi amor. They have an oven that do that job for them, which is more faster and easier. You get it away smoke. Next! Okay, so now, really carefully, you just try to take the shells out of the bean.
Huh? Break it? Oi.
Excellent. So if you got the whole bean like this one,
I broke it.
so if you have the whole beans like this one, you're lucky. You was really careful because you have to take it. But they normally used to have something like that. If you got something like that, you got it right. Because they have to do it really fast because they need the beans. If they have to do it really quickly, they have to do like this. It takes too long. But if they need it, they just do something like that. And they have the beans and the nib, and the nib and the shell. But then they take all the shell, which is one of the steps that we are going to make. They take all the shell.
Give me the shells.
Okay? The shells, we never throw nothing away. They use the shell for mixing with the with the cow's food.
How's that in the make chocolate milk?
So, with those nibs, is the one that is used to make the cocoa paste. Before they used to have two ways to make a cocoa paste. They use that modern pass over there, but also they use this machine. Everybody put it here. Mira, you see, I'm strong with one finger. Because it's empty, she says. Okay, so now it's your move. This is how they get a cocoa paste. Remember that I told you that by the cocoa paste they will know if the tree is good or not.
I feel like I need a little hat and a bow tie.
If you see this one had a good tree, because we didn't put no water, nothing there, we have a lot of cocoa oil. So please, when you do it, if you can do it really fast, I need you to wash your hands because I need your hands clean for the next step. But first you have to do this. Next.
Why'd you still have your paper towel?
Since you guys behind me laughing, I guess it's
My eyes, okay. Smoke.
Okay. Ready? Uno. Dos. Tres. Remember to stick each other and
Good. I like coffee bean. Bitter.
like monkey's butt.
the problem is that if you say you like dark chocolate, this is dark chocolate.
That's
The
whatever.
one that you buy at the store has a little bit of sugar. This one is 100% pure.
Wow.
As you saw from the beans, making a cocoa paste. So this one doesn't have any chemical, no sugar, no milk, nothing.
So you still like chocolate?
You make it.
I taste like almost like a
Cocoa paste
chocolate
is the
coffee
one that
bean.
they use to make the cocoa, but also the refined chocolate, but with a different process. But for the cocoa, what they do, they just wrap the paste. Espérate, mira, ve, ya.
You didn't do that, huh?
No, I don't have a good stick. Ay, good.
Pico.
Bien. That's a cocoa. The one that they just started, that they make it for sell it when they started on 2007. They have two types of it. They have one which is 100% pure, which is this one. As you saw, I just grab it from there and form it. But they have a different one that is mixed with oatmeal, cinnamon, and corn, which is a different one. We never put sugar at the cocoa. Normally here, we just boil the water or milk, we grind this, and then we put the sugar that we want. Normally here, we love sugar. If you put 1 teaspoon of sugar, we put 3 spoons of sugar. So we love sugar, that's why we are so sweet. So the other one is this one, that has some cereals on it. Oatmeal, cinnamon, and corn. And the hot chocolate that we are going to taste in about 2 minutes is making with this one. Okay? So any question? No? No. She said it's her first job when she started this one, okay? When they started, was her first one. But she's a little shy, she doesn't like to talk. She paid for that talk. I like to do uno. She's very too much. Babe! So she says, Ben, I'm going to tell how this changed my life. Dale.
En español, yo te voy a decir en inglés.
Ella puede tener un video.
You have to say English, I know how to speak English.
Ella puede tener un video en YouTube.
Antes había que salir de aquí a la ciudad a trabajar.
Before, she used to go from here to the city for work.
Dejar los hijos, los esposos.
They have them to leave their child and husband
muchas no podían trabajar por esa misma razón.
Most of them, they cannot work because of that. They have to take care of the kids.
Ahora, como lo tenemos aquí,
Now, they have that the community,
podamos trabajar y atender a la familia a la vez.
they can work and at the same time they can see their family. That's how it changed your life.
Wow.
So they started first, as I told you, remember that I told you that was a supermarket that was the one who trusted them, that is called CCM. CCM is all over the island, but they don't export the chocolate. So they was the one who asked them, but first just a little bit, 12, 11, 10, not much.
Y a través de que hemos ido a la feria, la gente ha conocido el producto y hay muchos vendedores informáticos.
Through that they going to some different fair, some local business that they know more people that they know their products and now they're selling their products. So they have directly seller and indirectly seller now.
Y con algunos de ellos, de que ellos sigan transmitiendo la voz, vamos a adquirir mejor salario con ayuda de ellos.
Say
para seguir creciendo.
also with your help, as you come here for far away, you come here and you come help them, they also get more payment and more improved because also the ship pay them for you to come here. Pero ahora en tu vida personal, a ti. So I asked her, in your personal life,
Que si le cambia.
sí, bastante. She said, a lot.
Uno tenía que depender del esposo, ya ahora si yo necesito, por ejemplo, un número nuevo, un comedor, lo que sea, yo lo compro, yo sé cómo yo lo puedo pagar.
Say before, she was dependent by her husband. If she needs something, she has to ask him. And if he doesn't have, but now she say, if I need furniture, I can buy myself.
So you kicked the husband out yet?
You see?
You'll get there.
Yeah, because also through them, they have a job here as a young people. ¿Qué es lo que estudia loca vieja?
Informática.
She's student computer things, I don't know how to say. And she's the one who's going to sell all the products.
Si en otra empresa no nos dejan trabajar a nosotros.
Say if it wasn't another enterprise, another project, they don't allow the young people to work the way that they work. Because they just work and they have to go to university, they can go.
Nosotras hemos sido un ejemplo a seguir para ellos.
Say there are examples that they can follow. A good example.
Right.
Because this is what they need for making chocolate. This one for going to the oven, and this one is the one that they need to make a cocoa paste. First, I'm going to teach you, and then I'll go with you. Here, remember that I told you the bus.
Here's a broken one.
Yeah. You are going to take the one which is too flat. Too flat, like there is nothing there.
So dry to
You
freeze.
see?
Okay.
It's almost a shell. Also, I show it to you. That's too flat. You see nothing there. This one going to the plate, and also the garbage. And you will find the one which is broken, has some broken stuff. Because if we put the broken ones on the oven, this one will burn and will damage the flavor of the chocolate. So this one you have to be really careful. Break ones,
So this is good.
going to the plate.
I don't see it's broken.
The rest of it, which is the good one, it doesn't matter the color. Sometimes the color is because of the fermentation process. This one going to the bottom.
Broken like that.
Yes, here. All the proteins going to the plate and too flat.
Like that?
Yeah. Any piece of broken, bad. This one is good.
I think we grab the shells out.
Okay, so now with you. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
You are going to take the shells. Sometimes shell looks a little more clear than the other ones. But sometimes they look the same. You see? If they are upside down, they look the same as the nibs. You see? If you are confused, if it's a shell or it's a nibs, you just try to break it. If it's easy to break, it's a shell. If it's not, it's a nibs. You just have to take all the shells out of those nibs. If you don't see any shells, you just move it and the shell will show up.
Okay, so this is a shell.
Yes, señorita. If you don't see air more clear, that's a shell.
What about this? It's round, but is that a shell?
No, that's a shell.
That's a shell. Okay.
You're trying to not name my child.
When I was in a meeting and I told them that we are going to be quality control. Okay. So they have to give us some chocolate for us to taste. And we can give our own opinion.
Okay.
You agree with me?
Yes.
See? So we got some different chocolate for you, but also we had a new product that they just have been doing that for about 3 months. It's called Chocal Amber, and it's a special chocolate. It's chocolate with jam inside.
Oh.
So it's a new product, and also you are going to give your opinion about it. Okay?
Which is which?
This one is Chocal Amber. That's the new product that I told you. This one is 70% dark white chocolate, and this one is the beans mixed with milk chocolate.
Okay. That's like 10 minutes work for me right there.
No good.
No good? Okay.
How they make the wine. So normally they make the wine over there, but we are not allowed to do that. So first, as you saw, they watch all the bottles. When they watch all the bottles, the next step is to mix the wine. They watch the fruit, and they mix the fruit with sugar and yeast. But except for making the chocolate wine, because for the chocolate wine they don't use the cocoa beans. They use the cocoa nibs, the one that you was cleaning. So they mix the nibs and also with sugar and yeast. They put it in a tank. They leave it there for 3 months. After 3 months, they dry the fruit or the nibs, and then they put it again for 6 months. So fermentation process is about 9 months. But this is for the regular wine. They also had another wine that is reserved wine, that when they dry the fruit after 3 months, they put it again and then leave it there for 2 years. So that's the reserve. So that's the process for the wine that you are going to taste at the end. Now going back to the chocolate. So you remember when we was outside that I told you that they have to be half-hour moving. So with the loan that they got from the government, they bought this oven that they put 240 degrees. Here we use Celsius, no Fahrenheit. And in 45 minutes, they have 100 pounds ready to go.
Wow.
So it's 15 minutes more, but they will have 90 pounds more. Also, they have this oven that is for corn. Corn, remember that I told you that they mix the cocoa ball with oatmeal, cinnamon, and corn. But also, they make a cereal that is really famous here that is called gofio. Gofio is making by corn. And I have some for you to taste. And this is the deal. I'm going to give you some for you to taste. I'm going to put it in your hands. You have to wait, no smell it, no touch it, just wait. And then when I count 3, you will put it in your mouth, the whole thing. When you have it in your mouth, you have to say, gofio. You got it? Gofio. Gofio.
Gofio.
Like that. Okay? If you like it, you owe me a reviews in Carnival page. But if you don't like it, I owe you a chocolate.
Oh.
We got a deal? Yeah.
Sure, we're gonna say we don't want it.
So you can say, let's make it both.
Okay, let's make both. There we go.
That's made me understand that you like it, that you just wanted the chocolate. Okay? Remember, when I count 3, you will put it in your mouth and you have to say, go for you.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Now, do you mix this with anything, or do you just eat it like this?
We eat it like that. The kids love it. We mix it sometimes with milk, hot milk. And also, when we want to make the chocolate more stronger, we put some gofio on it. Okay? Uno, dos, tres. Say gofio.
Gofio.
Okay. So you remember that after the oven, the next step is to break beans, which is a little hard with the fingers. This machine will break the beans. Oh, sorry, this one. This machine will break the beans for them, convert it to a cocoa nibs. But those nibs came with 100% of the shell. So they have this machine right here, who will throw away 70% of the shells out with those nibs. And the other 30% is picky by hands. That was the one that you was with. So when they clean all those beans, they use part of them for the wine, and the rest of it for made chocolate. So this one is the one that converts those nibs into a cocoa paste. That was the one that I give you to taste. But this one makes it more faster and more easy. If this cocoa paste has too much oil, which is the cocoa butter, sometimes when they have too much oil, it's not good for the refined chocolate. Either for making the cocoa, because it's impossible for them to form it because of too much oil. So this machine right there will squeeze part of that oil away from the chocolate. And with that cocoa butter is the one that is used for the lips, for the face, but also it's making, they use it to make white chocolate. No. White chocolate is making by the cocoa butter. That's why some people say it's not real chocolate, but it is. It's the son of the dark chocolate. Follow this way. So here is too noisy. I'm going to explain you here. You just take a look and wait for me in the next room because it's not good for your ears. So here are the mixers. They are the decided the flavor. They have 5 different flavors. They have milk, 70% dark chocolate, coffee chips, cocoa chips, and orange. So there they decided how much sugar, how much milk, if we make coffee chips or cocoa chips or orange. Follow me. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. I'm going to give you 2 molds to each one of you. Then you have to, we are going to teach you how to mold in the chocolate.
give you a whole spoon of milk chocolate.
Oh,
But if you do it wrong, pues si no, déjalo así. I will take a whole spoon of milk chocolate for each one. We got a deal?
Yes.
Okay? So she needs that space to cool down.
okay, so-
We are going to move here. Okay? First. Señorita. Señorito. Señorita. Can you give me a chance? You can move a little bit. Okay? Yummy.
Can we just scoop and?
I told her when I'm holding the chocolate, I say, first you put the spoon in your mouth. She say no. And listen, I'm right. I told her I have to see if the sugar is okay, if it's not too hot, if it's salt, everything.
Yes.
But she say no.
I agree with you.
She say I have to work first and then I eat. I say if I don't have energy, I cannot work.
I'm right there with you.
That's why you have to taste it first. So first, you took the spoon and put it in your.
Trabajar primero.
So you just have to hold to fill all the mold. When you fill it all, you shake it just a little bit. You use one of these. You clean it. You shake it. You make sure that doesn't have any bubbles. And when they're ready, you just put it right here. Done. And now it's your move. If you want to take it. So I'm going to try to teach you how to do this. Because I'm not good doing this. But this is the way that I do. I put my finger here and then I fold. Both sizes. Then this way. And then I fold this way. Okay. When you have both sides folding, just the part with the C. This is really important. Just this part, you will close it.
Okay.
That one. And you will tape it. And that's it.
That's it?
The best way is that one of you adding shadows taping. That's the best way. ¿No hay otra manera de that? Okay, so here we are going to taste the tropical wine as well the Mama Juana if you want to. Here we have Jagua wine. Jagua is a fruit that is only from here. Because I asked so many people and they don't know what is that. Normally we use that for making tea, for juice, but now they use it for wine That's agua. Oh, Chocal, so the chicken. You already know this. Coco, wine. Also, this one is maguey. Maguey is a race that is similar like tequila. There is no maguey wine. Maguey, cómprame uno.
No sé con cuánto
¿Y qué te cerveza tiene? Uno de maguey, claro. We are going to bring maguey one. So here, you can take a little bit of each, or just one is up to you. Now you can get drunk because I take you back to the boat, okay? So we have agua, cherry, this one, which is just a little bit. That's a mixed fruit wine. No, okay. Also, we have red dragon fruit wine, but this one is reserved. That's the one that takes 2 years to be ready. And, of course, cocoa wine. So you just let her know which one you want. And also we got a Mama Juana. And you just taste it, and I will wait for you.
Okay. All right.
Also, be free.
Paños?
Yeah.
Paños that way?
Sí, señorito. Okay, so pay attention for a second. Here, you can find most of the products that they make. Here we have these boxes that have 24 chocolate bars, but all are the same flavor. So if you want to mix one, just let them know, they will mix it for you. Also, you will have a choco amber, that was the one that I gave you to try. Also, you will have cocoa melted, that also was the one that I gave you to try, that is the beans mixed with chocolate, milk chocolate. The bonbon that you just made, that was the one that you molding. Also, they have white chocolate. The white chocolate, there are white chocolate with orange, white chocolate with cocoa chips. So you have to make sure which one you want. Also, they have this key. They have the 5 different flavors that they make. Milk, orange, 70%, coffee chips, and cocoa chips. Also, you will find cocoa butter. Also, you will find, those jewelry that she's selling because she's starting to become a dentist. And it's a little expensive here, so she helped themselves with those jewelry. Okay? Also, you will find this table right here that has some local stuff. That if you want to buy some local stuff, you can buy from here. Also here, you can find the cocoa bowl, also Dominican coffee. Remember 2 types of cocoa bowl. One 100% pure, and the one that is mixed. Also, you will find the gofio, the one that I give you also to taste it, the one that you like. And here, this is the recipe of the hot chocolate. If you want to make it at home, you just have to take a picture of it. Also, we have organic cocoa powder, which is really good for baking. And the wine. Remember that if you buy the wine, they will take it for you at the ship and give you at the end of your trip. When you finish, you can pay cash or credit card, but I don't work here. You have to pay inside, okay? You're free now to do whatever you want.